So my name is Mari. I'm design manager and project engineer and BIM expert, let's say that way. And in this project, we've been using a lot of the 3D modeling in kind of as a construction methodology, but also in a health and safety way. We're thinking about, construction, of course, the sequencing, not wasting too much money. But then on the other hand, if we are able to put in a little model where your props are going, if you're going to lift from the top side, it gives you enough time to think about, do we need to create an exclusion zone, or do we need a loading bay around here or around there so you can lift it up and place somewhere else? So that put us in a place that we had to think a lot about health and safety. So you can overview the whole model in a different way. You can actually see, is this an edge that you need a protection? Do you need to think about that? Do you need workers hanging from here? How are we going to deal with it? And I think that's what we've been doing a lot well, is having that toolbox in the morning and getting the guys to know that that's a region that you shouldn't be working today, or that if you're going to work here, you need this protection. So it's been working quite well. I think having the model has changed a lot of people's mindset in general, because if you think about maybe a year ago, they would be looking at a layout plan and thinking, okay, that's the way we're going to get in and that's where we're going to work. But now, having a look at the model, they can actually clearly see the space or where they're heading towards and how safely they can get there. So if we're showing them today and what the areas we're going to work, what the areas are like and what's happening there, when they are out there, they kind of know already where they are heading and what they're going to have to do and what changed, because every day maybe the access can change. And one thing that has worked pretty well on this job is that for all the panels and the ribs, we planned ahead how we're going to prop the panels, or how we're going to do the shore loading for the ribs. So on the panels, we got a lot of TIM inserts in it. Those panels, they're about 2 levels high. They are huge. So putting the TIM inserts, they are just like a threaded insert that it's already there. So when you get the prop, you basically just bolt in front of it. You don't have to drill it. So it's kind of a quicker process. You get the panels, you put the panels in place, and then you just put the bolt in there with the props, and then you bolt it on the floor and it's done. So it's not just the speed, is that we're avoiding having someone up high trying to drill a panel. We changed the height of the panel slightly. We just adjusted so we could have the panel not finishing at floor level. We had the panel already finishing a bit above floor level, because that becomes also an edge protection. And it's easier for us to just do a little scaffold around and protect anything from heights, basically. So we've done a little bit of improvement everywhere. And I'll be honest, that has been great with the client, with the project managers and the consultants. So far, little changes, they are just embracing it too.